Believe in yourself and all that you are. Know that there is something inside you that is greater than any obstacle. Your time is limited. Don't waste it living someone else's life. Success is not final. Failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts. The only way to do great work is to love what you do. Dream big and dare to fail. The future depends on what you do today. You are never too old to set another goal or to dream a new dream. In the middle of every difficulty lies opportunity. Your life does not get better by chance, it gets better by change. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. The best way to predict the future is to create it. The only limit to our realization of tomorrow will be our doubts of today. Don't watch the clock, do what it does. Keep going. The biggest risk is not taking any risk. If you want to lift yourself up, lift up someone else. The purpose of our lives is to be happy. The only thing standing between you and your goal is the story you keep telling yourself as to why you can't achieve it. It always seems impossible until it's done. Success is not the key to happiness. Happiness is the key to success. If you love what you are doing, you will be successful. The only place where success comes before work is in the dictionary. I can't change the direction of the wind, but I can adjust my sails to always reach my destination. The way to get started is to quit talking and begin doing. The secret of getting ahead is getting started. Keep your face always toward the sunshine, and shadows will fall behind you. What you get by achieving your goals is not as important as what you become by achieving your goals. The only person you are destined to become is the person you decide to be. Life is what happens when you're busy making other plans. It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. The best revenge is massive success. The harder the conflict, the more glorious the triumph. If you want to achieve greatness, stop asking for permission. The only limit to our realization of tomorrow will be our doubts of today. Do what you love what you do, and with all your heart, give yourself to it. Learn the rules like a pro so you can break them like an artist. Once you realize you deserve a bright future, letting go of your dark past is the best choice you will ever make. Without ambition, one starts nothing. Without work, one finishes nothing. The prize will not be sent to you. You have to win it. Change the way you look at things, and the things you look at change. At the end of the day, let there be no excuses, no explanations, no regrets. Whatever the mind can conceive and believe, it can achieve. Although the world is full of suffering, it is full also of the overcoming of it. Circumstances are the rulers of the weak. They are but the instruments of the wise. Action may not always bring happiness, but there is no happiness without action. If you hang out with chickens, you're going to cluck, and if you hang out with eagles, you're going to fly. You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. Only he who attempts the absurd is capable of achieving the impossible. Don't wish it were easier. Wish you were better. In the end, you have to choose whether or not to trust someone. Never respond to an angry person with a fiery comeback, even if he deserves it. Don't allow his anger to become your anger. The most important step a man can take, it's not the first one, is it? It's the next one, always the next step. Don't fear failure. Not failure, but low aim is the crime. In great attempts, it is glorious even to fail. Rejection is an opportunity for your selection. I cannot let the fear of the past color the future. First, say to yourself what you would be, and then do what you have to do. You are essentially who you create yourself to be, and all that occurs in your life is the result of your own making. One of the best ways to influence people is to make them feel important. One resolution I have made and try always to keep is this: to rise above little things. I cannot compromise my respect for your love. You can keep your love. I will keep my respect. The discontent and frustration that you feel is entirely your own creation. Be with someone who inspires you and makes you be the best version of yourself. Keep in mind that the true measure of an individual is how he treats a person who can do him absolutely no good. Find a purpose to serve, not a lifestyle to live. Live boldly, push yourself, don't settle. You are never alone. You are eternally connected with everyone. A gentleman is someone who does not what he wants to do, but what he should do. It's not what we do once in a while that shapes our lives. It's what we do consistently. Yelling doesn't make a thing any more possible. Make today worth remembering. Make your work to be in keeping with your purpose. Live life as though nobody is watching and express yourself as though everyone is listening. Life keeps throwing me lemons because I make the best lemonade. Too many of us are not living our dreams because we are living our fears. Learn everything you can, anytime you can, from anyone you can. There will always come a time when you will be grateful you did. Ever tried, ever failed, no matter, try again, fail better. Sometimes it's worth lingering on the journey for a while before getting to the destination. What the mind can conceive and believe and the heart desire you can achieve. Faith moves mountains, love transforms hearts. Times will change for the better when you change. If you're offered a seat on a rocket ship, don't ask what seat, just get on. Either you run the day or the day runs you. Leaders are limited by their vision rather than by their abilities. Don't bother just to be better than your contemporaries or predecessors. Try to be better than yourself. If you're waiting until you feel talented enough to make it, you'll never make it. If an apology is followed by an excuse or a reason, it means they're going to commit same mistake again they just apologized for. God is whispering in your heart, in the whole existence. Just tune your ears. Life has no limitations except the ones you make. Just for the record, happiness is not bullshit. Most people fail in life not because they aim too high and miss, but because they aim too low and hit. Don't be distracted by criticism. Remember Tilda, the only taste of success some people have is when they take a bite out of you. Never underestimate the power you have to take your life in a new direction. Until you change how you get things done, you'll never know what works best. The spirit of the individual is determined by his dominating thought habits. Being defeated is often a temporary condition. Giving up is what makes it permanent. You make mistakes. Mistakes don't make you. What is the point of being on this earth if you're going to be like everyone else? The greatest revenge is massive success. You have to lift a person up before you can really put them in their place. Never say anything about yourself you don't want to come true. The most powerful magic of all is choice. We are exactly what our history made us to be.